All right, are we actually starting? I think we're actually starting.
So here we go.
We're doing it.
Falco Chic starting game 1 on Yoshi's, which is much more reasonable.
This is
than,
what I would. Yeah, that's when the stage
5.
usually comes.
So, Plank, longtime Chic player. He occasionally he's a fox too.
He's a fox, and I don't like it. I've told him that to his face. It's not like I'm not sneak dissing him.
Ooh. Bones.
So I feel like if I was a really good commentator, I would say what the difference is between both of the characters that we just saw versus the characters that we're seeing right now. Because we're still watching the same matchup, but it's very different because of these characters, because of who is playing.
I mean,
that's actually a pretty Bobby Nair.
You did talk earlier about how Bones doesn't shoot very many lasers in neutral.
Right, he shoots lasers when it's like they're super far away, but he doesn't use them to approach as much. At least he doesn't versus Falcon.
He definitely doesn't have Bobby's insane tendency to like require that you style on your opponent. To
yeah, Bones is fine taking.
Yeah, Bones will take the stock.
Yeah, for what year is this? This is we're having all the classics. Mostly this.
Ooh.
I think Hat just showing up is like a what year is it kind of moment. Hat and Plank.
Active enough to be on the PR though.
They are. They're actually by far active enough. It's just at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the melee PR stats guy. Ed gets a lot of trash talk for no reason. Not a lot. Mostly.
Oh god.
Mostly the summit.
Oh yeah. If you're watching this joke. And you're posting on Reddit about ha ha ha, Zane didn't show up to a local, so now he's number 4 on the. Just stop. Just stop it. That joke was funny for a little bit, but it's also just like
it's also factually
very wrong. He's been number 1 on our last 3.
I think 3. I say factually and then forget, but
it's
been
minimum
first for
2
a while.
and probably 3.
Yeah.
So just stop it. Mini rant over.
No, crouch, baby. Where's the crouch? You're at 29%.
There's the crouch right there. Oh, he went real deep.
Just dead?
No? Okay.
No,
smart.
It's pretty
smart
safe.
wall jump.
Oh, I love that.
Such
love that nair.
Late, soft nair. I like it a lot. Put a ring. Ooh, he just lasered to the top platform and then just drop through.
Just got some
there. Is he just gonna? I feel like he's probably just gonna die. Okay, not quite.
He's taking this to the bank, honestly.
Yep. He's getting his bread for sure. Ooh. Right, that was a. Especially the second half of that game, Bones kind of turned it up.
Bones kind of just turned it up.
Yep.
Plank just really didn't get anything started. You need those big punishes, big boy punishes. Oh, the stalling, the stall.
Start the clock. We got 52 seconds left.
Oh, he's got the hand towel. The hand towel, dude.
I think I'm gonna bring.
Does that make you a good player?
I'm gonna bring a hand towel.
Jerry has a hand towel
to nationals.
Yeah.
So that when they see me drying their hands,
my hands, they're gonna
really
be like, good player.
"Oh no, this man dries his hands in between."
I think that's. I need some talcum powder. I need to like. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Can you like
for bowlers.
for like gymnasts.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring at the end of bowling lanes how they have the little hand dryer thing. I'm gonna bring
a hand dryer.
I'm gonna bring one of those. This guy's really serious.
This guy's crazy.
Speaking of crazy, Bones. Oh, it reversed.
That sad reverse.
Bones close to. Bones is gonna take the first stock without taking a hit.
That's pretty good. Oh.
And ooh, he just turns around.
Up smash.
Ooh, shine grab. Wake up, shine grab. Broken.
Both of our Sheiks just up smash.
It's true. You want to see tech chasing? You're gonna have to wait till like Clown.
You gotta wait till Clown shows up, and then I can't say exactly why Clown loses when his punishes are so good, but I'm sure you can find plenty of reasons.
Yeah.
Compared to Plank and all of his jank.
Honestly, like Hat and Plank just have like kind of that old school like I'm gonna mix you up. You're not gonna be ready for what I'm gonna do.
I mean, they both do platform stuff. It's not like they're
They're not dinosaurs.
They're not old men. Yeah, they're not like in the retirement home. Like, well, okay,
they're
not retirement home like creaking their bones.
They're retirement home, but they're like fresh arrivals.
Yeah. They still have the guts to complain about it.
No dentures here.
No dentures.
Yeah, see, I'm making those jokes, but I'm going to be 25 in like 2 days.
Well, I don't know how old either of them are, but
you know what they do to Fox mains when they turn 30? Take them out back.
They kind of do. They take your hands out back. How old's Silent Wolf? Silent Wolf's not that old. He just finished. He's finished school.
Man, I miss Silent Wolf.
He took his hands out back.
For sure.
Feels bad.
Ooh. All right, once again, Bones.
Yeah, honestly, Bones just take a big punishes like that. That wasn't even no fair. No tech chase didn't really happen. He like tried to tech chase with a dare. It was like.
See that right there? That was like a perfect analogy for the whole set. Plank does a good mix-up, gets a grab on Bones, and then misses the punish and gets shined.
And just like doesn't do anything for it. Is he
and
dead?
He's dead.
He's just dead.
Yeah.
Turned himself around.
I feel like that 3 second.
Yeah, a little microcosm.
We could just watch that, like like 20 times in a row.
We can extrapolate from that.
Yeah, exactly. Unless Plank turns it up right here. In which case, I'll eat my words.
Big boy punishes. No.
All right, who's ready for some Marth Bowser?
There you go.
All right, so what is the Marth?
Close one. Why do you even do that? Whatever. It's FD. Marth. What? Plank and Hat are like the same person. I don't understand. They're not actually. They're kind of the same.
They
person.
definitely have their similarities.
They always show up at the same time.
Yeah, and if they were like neck and neck on the PR for however many years.
Yeah, they're pretty tied together. I mean, I always saw them at the old Xanadu. I mean, it's probably farther. I think it's farther for both of them now, which is why they don't show up quite as much. But
makes sense.
See, Plank is definitely much more when I picture like the chain grab. Plank is the Marth that is more likely to chain grab and get it. And,
all right,
and convert.
There's the big boy punish right there. That was like a third. Oh.
All right, he taunted. You can't taunt. No, Bones, you're gonna lose now. You gotta be careful with that.
See, Bones did a nair there, and I think the better thing to do, like what Mango does, is he'll dare and then like fast fall, and then he lands early, and
he does like a weak dare, and
then he fast falls.
He manages to pillar Marths, which is pretty hard.
Yeah,
but you need to do it on FD.
Oh, Bones is dead.
Dead, yeah.
Absolutely dead.
This is a weird. This feels like a weird thing to go to on your second counter pick. Oh, he's just dead again. No, you can't get up there dared. That's bad.
You gotta STI those lasers. Honestly, you can just DI the lasers like behind, yeah. My life got so much better when I started dying that behind Falco.
Yeah. Make them work for it. Make them do their best. Yeah, he's got the grabs. Oh.
Okay.
That was a Mewtwo King up till, or it was just kind of like lazy. Mewtwo King does that all the time. But then he like converts afterwards because he's Mewtwo King.
Yeah. It's a reset.
He started to get really
lazy. It's the American reset.
It's the American reset.
100%.
Oh, I like that F smash actually. You just like pivot jump fair? Did he try to F smash? I don't think so. I think he just did a little dash and then. I'm always looking. Zane has spoiled me, and I say this every time I watch.
The pivot up airs from Zane?
Every time I watch Marth versus Spacies, yeah, it's either pivot up airs or, I mean, pivot S smash is honestly the finish.
Yeah, the pivot up air is just like a continuation of stuff, and
it's like really good.
DI mix up
at that mid % where you don't want to up tilt anymore.
Yeah,
and you don't quite want to fair. Oh, good grab.
All right, so if Plank wins this, does he stay Marth on Bones' counter pick?
Probably not, honestly. This feels like a one-off to me.
Yeah,
I would. A lot of the % he's gotten has been the chain grab.
I would tend to agree.
Oh. You should just be dead here, but that was not a dash up air. Oh, Zane would pivot.
There he is.
Zane would pivot every day. He's dead.
Oh,
he's
that
dead
would
like
be
5
another.
ways.
Yeah.
All right, he's dead anyway.
He's dead the 5th.
We'll take it.
The 6th way, he's dead.
The 6th way. We found it. I feel like I can't begrudge him too much. His weird habits.
All right, so Bones has to keep in mind the Marth, so he can't necessarily go exactly where he wants.
Yeah, this is where it's kind of interesting, is because he gets to pick stage first, and then
Plank chooses
and then
character.
Plank gets to pick character, which is like.
And we know that Bones is not going to change character. I don't know if Bones has lots of characters. I've never seen him play.
I've seen him play
Marth.
I've seen him play Marth in friendlies, and actually he did play Marth. He has played Marth before.
Yeah, I've seen him play. The only character I've seen back. What? All right, Bones.
I don't know about that.
I mean, he's got one more, right?
He does have one more. I mean, it wasn't like it was bad.
The first two games
were
pretty
convincing,
but for Bones. I think he did he 3-stock for both, or was it like a 3
it was
a
like
3 and a JV3?
I think it was a 3 and a 2 or something, but it was. And I mean, the FT match wasn't like bad. It was just. It seems weird to force the issue like this.
Yep.
And you can just go to a different stage and not have to worry about getting up through a tippered and dying. Yo, give me some stats, Mr. Stat Man.
I'm the Stat Man.
Really? So, Bones is actually up, or he was in the last season, which I feel like I should know.
Yeah, Mr.
I would have known that.
Panel.
I would have known that at some point. I would have done that if you asked me like a week ago. But so he's up, and they haven't played for a little bit. They haven't played for like a couple of months. Ooh.
So something
kind of surprising to me.
I'm like a very fledgling Falco player now because I like Falco all of a sudden.
Of course.
Something that I feel like is big in the matchup is you want to hit Marth with lasers while he's landing.
Yeah,
you want to shield it.
You want to not be able to give him the chance to crouch and power shield.
Yeah, it's just like it's real good. Oh, he's dead. He's dead for that. 100%.
I would just call that luck, honestly. Bones, if you're Bones, you're like, I could have hit that. And if you're Plank, you're like, I'm a genius.
Oh, is he?
Oh, you could have gotten something else out of that.
Okay, so dare.
Nice.
That'll do it. Clean from Bones.
Clean?
Clean Bones. His bones have been out in the desert.
Been picked clean.
Yeah. These aren't fresh bones.
See, I said Bones doesn't laser that much, and of course I'm wrong because he's like mostly lasering now. I mean, it's a different character. Okay. It's a different character. It's a different matchup, and it's a different stage. But
so I did hear
now Bones has gone a lot to the laser game.
I heard Bees ask Bones for advice in this matchup earlier today, and Bones said the gun is really good, and he said if you do laser in place twice, Falco or Marth has to shield the second one. He can't do anything in between the two.
Right.
So that's maybe why the gun is coming out a little bit more in this particular matchup. Ooh, good tag.
Oh, good second tag.
Ooh.
You're always mad when that you get the tags. Yeah, that's some training pack stuff. Yep. Oh my god, that was like the worst dare of all time.
The least safe dare in existence.
The slowest
I
dare.
think it was non-fast fall to hit the top of his shield, missed the L cancel.
And Plank was really afraid.
It's a big minus 30 on shield or something.
Hugo crouching. Oh no. No, he's dead. All right, well, there you go. Bones proved me wrong by going back and forcing the issue.
He shot some.